Namaste, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend and that you haven't been weakened. Weakened, weekend, kind of the etymology of that kind of sounds like a lot alike, right? Is that a coincidence? Yes, it is a coincidence because it's two things that seem like the same thing happening at the same time, and that's what a coincidence is. Do I believe in coincidences? Nope, but I do believe in coincidences. Shout out to Lemon Drops Blue, you are awesome. Shout out to Heather Thunderhawk, you're awesome. Shout out to Sunny Peaches, you're awesome. Shout out to Jazz Sinclair, you're awesome. Shout out to Lori Gale, been with me since the beginning. Sometimes here, sometimes there, sometimes says stuff, sometimes just pokes her head in. That's cool. Shout out to Rory McFizz. Thanks for your birthday wishes a couple weeks back. That was awesome. And it's awesome your daughter sings. She's got a lovely voice. And good job, Rory, raising a very respectable young woman. Who else? D Marble. I met D Marble when he had like 130 subscribers because of Joe at Question Everything, who I think got sick of the drama and just got out of here. And peace, Joe. I know you're still out there somewhere. And that brings me to remember my buddy Chris, Flighty McFlatface. If you're still watching, that's awesome. I miss you, man. Much love, much care. Scotland's Flat. Still seeing you coming around once in a while. You're the dude. Channel I met fairly more recently, Gary Warmerdam, he just got back on track. You're awesome. Yolanda, True Love, probably one of the channels that resonates with me the most. You're awesome. Daniel Pratt, Mr. Righteous Anger. I private messaged Daniel a couple days ago to kind of say sorry for stepping on your toes, man. You know, I always am saying stuff like, just lighten up a little bit or lighten up a whole lot. And I realized, what am I doing? Just telling him to be more like me? Screw that. Don't be more like me. Be more and more like you, because God made you the way you are for a reason. He's the voice of righteous anger. Check out Daniel Pratt if you want to get angry. I mean, righteously, the right way. And I think Daniel shows us a lot of times the right way. The things that I disagree with Daniel on are like just calling people insulting things. Not really into that. And then let's go back to I like to focus on the smaller channels because everybody knows Jarenism. Jaren, what's up, buddy? I don't think we've ever spoken. I don't think you've ever acknowledged one of my comments. But you're one of the reasons that I started doing this. And if you're watching my videos, that's awesome because I wanted to spread love to you, man. I wanted to send my love out. I wanted to charge your batteries up on love because that's the force that changes the world. Mark Sargent and Patricia Steer. I know some people think that you're just complete CIA shills. People say that your guys are transgender or whatever. I don't think you are. I haven't seen the evidence. I'm open to it. People are like, oh, just wake up, you're blind, I just haven't seen it, and I don't look for it because it doesn't really matter. For me, learning about flat earth, learning about the truth about this world and the psyop, and if someone can show me that it does matter, then yeah, I'm all ears. But yeah, okay, that's where I stand with that. Much love to Patricia and Mark and to everybody else I've mentioned up until this point. Who else? True Love, yeah, I think I already mentioned you. Yeah, of course I did. There you go again, second shout out in the video. Who else? Daphne Rimmel 2.0. You dealt with some stuff a while back. You got your channel shut down, and you're like, screw that. Let me just throw it back up. And you threw it back up, re-uploaded a whole bunch of videos that you had made, and yes, you are doing it. You are another example of righteous anger, but We all see right through it. We know you're the sweetest girl. You're the sweetest child of God in the world. And you can't hide that. I know you want to. Oh, and then, of course, our Lord and Savior, Math Powerland. I'm just kidding, buddy. But seriously, you gotta check your ego at the door, man. It doesn't matter who started it, but thank you for starting it. Someone had to do it, right? Of course, Eric Dubay, right? Eric Dubay. He's got like actual information, and Math like hated on him quite a bit because like everybody liked him more and stuff because he actually made videos and like put clips together and wasn't just standing there like I am right now just talking. And that's pretty much what Matt did to get the ball rolling, I guess, so to speak. But I'm pretty sure Eric had been doing research for a long time to be able to create the videos that he did, like 200 proofs that the Earth is not a spinning ball. Who else? Little Bird. Little Bird is one of my favorite channels on YouTube. She's so real. She is so true. She resonates with me to such a high degree. She loves nature. She spreads all these channels that people are actually in nature, in the trees, and in the love. And they're the chill channels. And I love that about you, Little Bird. I love that you do shout outs, you talk about people, you're a great example, and you're down under, aka Outback, right? Because there's no down under. That's what it's called, Outback. Outback Steakhouse. I don't know if you've heard of Outback Steakhouse, Little Bird, but here in America, there is a steakhouse called Outback, and it's about Australia. And you probably don't even have one there. It's probably just an American thing, which is like freaking ironic. But if you do, let me know. Is that true? Is there an Outback in Australia? Have you even heard of Outback? You probably haven't, but they use like an Australian accent in their commercials, and they're like, Outback Steakhouse. It's hilarious. You gotta see it. Jay Dreamers, the man that started Adam's Truth Journey, is Jay Dreamers. I resonated with that man, that dude, that brother of mine, more than anyone up until that point. Because the stuff he was saying, I was like, wow. He's like just speaking right out of my head. Like he's just stealing all my ideas. Crazy. O.O. Henderson, Flat Earth Vegan. Very small channel, but if you go back, I mean, he hasn't been making a lot of videos, but he's got a hell of an Instagram account. Doing it on Instagram. So if you're a flat earther, check out O. Henderson, Flat Earth Vegan on Instagram and also on YouTube. He's doing it, man. We are like brothers, like from another mother, like so much. And I love that. Who else? I don't want to leave anybody out. Oh, Flat Earth Asshole. You're pretty cool, man. I mean, you're kind of like negative and insulting, but you know, we all have a different way of bringing people to this. Wisdom Keeper Cheyenne, I actually found you on Flat Earth Asshole's videos, and I was like, wow. And then I went to your channel and I said something about like how awesome you are, and you said, ego much? And I said, yeah, I got one. I do have an ego, and I am conscious of it, and it is my point of attraction, and I use it to navigate my reality. And you're like, yeah, I dig that. And you respected me, you loved me, and you cared for me, and thank you. You're awesome. Redneck Tree Goddess, Nicole, you are awesome. I love your gardening skills. I love that you are here in Arizona, as am I, and you're doing, you know, I'm a landscaper, tree guy type of dude, so I totally know what you're talking about and all this stuff with your crazy bugs you gotta deal with. I got a garden over there with nothing but weeds growing in it, which are probably really good food. I just haven't done enough research to figure out which things I can eat and which things I can't. But I just saw a video the other day of this thing called, I think it's per something. It's a weed that's like really hardy, and it's like super high in omega-3 fatty acids. Just found that out. I met this Indian family I was doing landscaping for, and I'm like pulling weeds for them in their garden. Like, yeah, pull that stuff. Don't pull those. I was like, really? Don't pull the weeds? Like, yeah, we eat those. I was like, what? You eat those? I've been like throwing those in the trailer for like years. And they're like, yeah, we eat those. And then I saw this video on a channel, one of those, it's like Natural Way or something. The Natural Way? I forget the name of it. If I figure it out, I'll put a link in the description for the channel, but actually it'll just be for that video about the weed that you can eat from your backyard. It's high in omega-3s, called per something. And, what we got? Thought I heard something. Yeah, so, who else? Who else do I like to watch here on YouTube? And the reason when I said that I said Little Bird is because I saw a video of Little Bird saying that the when you say it's actually you're tuning, you're like, it's like your tuning fork. You're rebalancing your mind. So I've said a lot throughout my life and been very ashamed of it. But when I saw that video and I realized like that makes a lot of sense. Like it's like some people say in meditations. It's like you know, it's freaking awesome. So now I don't like feel ashamed of it. So when I say it, it's not like I'm like, oh, stop it, don't say that. There's no resistance anymore. So thank you for that, Little Bird. I already mentioned Rory McFizz. Who else? Pause. Okay, back to the European side of it. We got Beyond the Imaginary Curve. Brother, Beyond the Imaginary Curve. Your name escapes my mind right now. But you are one of the reasons also, you and Jaron and Daniel Pratt, you're one of the reasons that I started making videos. And a lot of your stuff has been like, wake up, you people, it's, you know, you gotta get angry. And I agree, you do. And then you gotta calm down and do something about it. Because the only thing that ever solves problems is love. And it goes back to that video I saw you when you took in the Christians, the missionaries or something. You gave them you let them stay in your shed or something. And I was like, yes, brother, that's what it's about. So you're like, everyone thinks I don't love people and stuff, and here you go, you know, I just did this. And I'm like, God bless you, sir. Do more of that. That is awesome. That is who you really are. John Smith. I'm sure that's not your real name. I honestly don't give a shit. Adam's Truth Journey. My middle name's not Truth. My last name is not Journey. Okay? That's the name of my channel because I'm under the thinking that I shouldn't really put out my full real name on the internet. Call me crazy. I just think that might not be a good idea. I don't know why, but something inside me tells me just don't do that. So I don't do it yet. Maybe someday I will. Philip Daniel Morris. I know that is your real name, and more power to you, brother. You're doing the real name thing. Your name was Phil Good, and you've put out so much loving material, and just when we do that, you ain't gonna get very many followers, right? You're not. You never use curse words. You just speak from the heart, and no one gives a shit, right? You got like 200-300 subscribers. And I'm doing pretty much the same thing, but I have a little bit more because, you know, I do curse sometimes, and I do talk about Christ, and I do talk about law of attraction, I talk about love, I talk about a lot of different things on my channel. I talk about flat earth, I talk about, I interview people sometimes. I've interviewed the pilot, and before I did the pilot interview, I was like Gary Warmerdam did today, where's the trolls at? I must be uncontrollable. I did a video, uncontrollable, how to be uncontrollable. I think the video was called Uncontrollable. And I'm like, yeah, I don't have any trolls because I just, come at them with all this love and stuff. But I did that video with the pilot, and the trolls just came flying on. Because everyone mirrored that video. It got mirrored by like 20 channels. And I'm like, that's pretty much why I have 700 subscribers. I think when I did that, I had like 250. And now I have like 711. That's like lucky, right? 711. I like 7s. I like 11s. 1111 is cool too. And for like 3 days there, I had 666 subscribers. Everyone that has over 666 subscribers has had 666 subscribers at some point along their journey. And it lasted like 2 days, and then it went up, and then it came back for like a day. I lost like 3 subscribers, and then I was like, oh shit. So then I got more, and then I hit that 7. I was like, yeah, 700. Yeah, thank you everybody. Then now it's 711, but it might be 710 now. I don't know. It might be 705. Maybe by the time I publish this video, it'll be back to 666. I don't know. But I really don't give a shit. How many? Who cares? I'm not doing this for that. If I was doing it for subscribers, then I would have monetized my channel, and then I would be putting a lot more time into this and stuff. But this is just one of my passions. This isn't like all I spend my time doing. I love climbing trees. I love making furniture out of those trees that I climb. When I have to remove trees, I love taking logs home, milling them nice and flat, leaving the live edge on it, putting some legs on there, or using other slabs to make legs. Like, that shit is awesome to me. It's a lot of fun. I sell them to like my friends and family, and I haven't really sold any to like outsiders just yet. And I don't really care. I'm doing alright. I got everything I need. I don't need to be rich, okay? I'm happy with my lifestyle. I'm happy with what I have. Right now, I've been going through some challenges. I'm not going to share them all with you, but I want to buy the house that I'm currently renting. And it's not just this little shed. There's a little more to it than just this little section, but I'd love to be able to buy it. And I'm praying to Jesus that we can find a way. I have like no credit, shitty credit situation. And I just hope that I can find a way and make some changes maybe in my life to do what I have to do in order to do that, because I love my family and I want to have a solid, secure place for them to grow up and to be themselves and to feel comfortable and to continue to be comfortable. So this video has mostly been a shout out video, obviously. And I want to, plain and simple, my man Ray, I got your private message the other day, and you said, don't do this shit, right? Because I quit smoking tobacco. I quit smoking organic, natural tobacco. I traded it for this inorganic, unnatural oil, which... ODD! That's another great channel, of course. ODD Reality. Sorry, man. Dirt. Like, you're the dude. You're totally different style from me. You're totally unique. And all the channels that I've mentioned are very, very different from each other. And one of those channels, Daniel Pratt, points out that we do not need to unite. We need to stay divided. Because they try to bring us together in these groups, and then they can just like blow us up easily. So like people are like, oh, the flat earth movement, we just need to unite so that when people come into it, they see that all these people are united. If they come in and see that we're all united, they're just gonna like put us all in the crazy box in their head. I'm not saying they're gonna institutionalize us all into crazy hospitals or whatever, although they may. But we need to stay divided. We need to stay unique and come at it with our own perspectives and not agree with things necessarily that we don't agree with. And there's no way that we're all going to come to the same truths at the same time. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. But we all do realize the Earth is flat. Now, something that I want to point out, and a lot of people have noticed this, in my pilot interview video, it doesn't seem, from what Joe said, the pilot that I interviewed, that everyone thinks is fake because he run in some costume or some shit. It's his real fucking uniform, okay? It's his real fucking wings, it's his real fucking hat. And I blurred out the fucking emblem because it's got the name of his fucking airline, and it's got the name of his fucking airline here. And I kept his lanyard from blurring out because I asked him about it, and he said there's like 40 different airlines use that fucking lanyard. It says like commercial airline pilot or whatever it says. They really do use that shit. I know this. Okay? Look it up. Don't just call me a freaking shill or call me a freaking whatever, man. I know this dude's a pilot because I came to him, and I don't want to explain all the details because I'm sort of protecting him. Obviously, that's why I blurred his shit out. Now, the video, there's only like a minute or two of actual footage of us talking together, and in the beginning, you see a freaking globe in the background, and you're like, why is there a globe? And the reason why there's a globe is because that was in his like back room. He's like, do you want me to bust the globe out so we have it to like reference? And I was like, yeah, that's like a great idea. Okay. I have no idea where I was, but I know I was doing shout outs, and I know I'm not done. Another channel that I got started on early was Russian Vids. Put out a lot of good things. He's done some cool interviews. I saw him, I was like, yeah, I resonated with 70% of what he said. But then sometimes I'm like, if I just made like a hand symbol, he'd be like, clearly Illuminati. Clearly. Illuminati confirmed. And if I just like, read and you paused it and you just happen to see something, you'd be like, yeah, he's Illuminati. For sure. Oh, born on 33rd parallel. Mesa, Arizona. Definitely a Mason. Stuff like that. So I'm just like, I don't know, man. About everything you say, I'm not sure because you are 100% certain about everything that you say. And I'm not. Okay, Antarctic Warrior. That just popped into my head. Really good channel. And I think his name's Davey. Or his dog's name's Davey. I don't know. His dog's awesome. I love huskies. I love all dogs. Who am I kidding? Great channel. Great channel. Sorry. Yuck. Just spit. Anyways. I'm gonna really hurt someone's feelings by not mentioning their name. I know it. Katie Papas, I think that's her name. You've come on and said some really nice things to me. I really appreciate that. And I saw that you have some videos. I've watched a couple of them. I will try to watch them more. Speak your truth. Be yourself. I know that resonates with you. And there's a good reason for it. Don't be afraid of being yourself, everybody, okay? Oh, Frank. Of course, Frank. I watch every one of your videos because they're only a couple minutes long. And you speak from the heart, and you end everything talking about our Lord and our God, and I love that. I love that angle. I love it. I love it. I love all Christians. You guys are awesome. You guys create your reality to be awesome, but you do not like New Agers like me, and I get it. I get that, okay? I'm not... Dude, please, I don't fit in a box. Don't put me in a box. Stop it. I'm not a box kind of guy. Alright? I'm out of the box. I'm not in a box. Don't put me in a box. I am unique. I'm original. I am me. I'm Adam's Truth Journey, and there ain't nobody in this world that is like me. Get used to it. Who else? Who else? I'm running out of steam. I don't want to leave anybody out of this video, so I'm going to pause it and do a little more thinking. That dude from Balls Out Physics. Oh! Conspiracy Mystic. One of the OGs. One of the originals. You are awesome, Conspiracy Mystic. I think your name is Evie. And, yeah, I love you. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you for being there for you. Thank you for creating your reality to be freaking awesome. I think you are freaking awesome. I saw you're, like, wanting to take better care of yourself. And your son, he has a channel, or had a channel, or put out some videos. I don't think he's still doing it. I don't know if he is. That's fine. I don't care. I don't know if I'll always do this. I think this part of my truth journey happens to be on YouTube. One of these days, hopefully I'll warn you, but my channel might just poof and disappear. I don't know. Nothing lasts forever. All good things must come to an end. So enjoy me while you can, because I'm here now. Okay? And enjoy everybody while you can, because they're here now. And they're sharing their truth with you. And some of them, I don't think anyone I've mentioned, but maybe sometimes they're deceiving you, whether consciously or unconsciously. Possibly I am deceiving you unconsciously. I guarantee you, I promise you, I am not deceiving you consciously. Everything that I speak is the truth as far as I can tell. And there are things that I have said that I now disagree with. I can't think of what they are. Pretty much everything I've said, I think I still agree with. My Mogion rim curvature video, I think it's still only got like under 700 views. Like 650 last I checked, or 647, something to that effect. I thought that was an awesome video. I think I did a good job. People are like, but some people came out and debunked, like, you didn't measure the angles between them, so it's totally bogus information. I'm like, you know what? I showed in the video why the angles don't matter. I still think I was right, okay? Yeah. Who else? Who else? Paul on the plane. I liked your little gyroscope deal. That was cool. Awesome. There's a lot of new people coming out of the closet. Coming out of the woodwork, if you will. And that's why I was doing this, to provide you guys with faith, to feel like you can come out and speak your mind and speak your truth. I was inspired by others, and I was like, if I come out and say my truth, as buffoonish as I may sound, maybe others will come out and do the same. Antonio Subaratis. I think I probably just butchered your name completely. Oh, and Frank Boquico, if that's right. You're over there. You're here in Arizona too, so that's cool. God bless you, man. I know I already mentioned you, but I just want to say you have a beautiful heart, and I love where you're coming from, and I think you got it figured out for what God wants you to understand, for what you need to do here on this flat earth. And I think that I'm not a big fan. I just don't. I don't think there's any shills under my definition of shill on the flat earth. No shills on the flat earth. I said it. I fucking said it. I said it. You know, it's stupid. Daniel, I've had friends die too. Okay, I've had friends hang themselves. Have I had a friend die from a gunshot wound or murder or something to that effect? No. Yeah, I'm in Phoenix, Arizona. Grew up in Mesa, Arizona. Not a whole lot of that going on here. So, haven't been exposed to that reality. But that's what it is. It's a reality. I'm in a different reality. And I have helped create this different reality where that doesn't happen. And I'm grateful for that. Very grateful. Very grateful. Because I would be probably singing a very different tune if most of my friends had been murdered in Chicago. My father's from Chicago. He got the hell out of there. Moved out here, met my mom, who is from Long Island. Which reminds me of Hangnail, who changed his name to Live Long Island flat Earth, life. That's unique, man. And I don't know. I think I had something to do with that, because I told you that I really love when a channel is labeled correctly and it really stands for what it is. And then a couple weeks later, your channel's name changed. So I don't want to take credit for it, but I have a feeling I was one of those voices that was like, yeah, you're going to make a change. And you made a change. More power to you, bro. Good job. I want to say this to everybody. Don't change because of me. Maybe some words I say might make you think, and then you change because of you. Yes, that's awesome. Did I mention Tiffany, Sunny Peaches? You're a freaking heroine. As in, hero of the female version. Wow. Probably already mentioned you, but I'm going to mention you again. Because I have to keep pausing the video. Things are happening, going on here. We got a storm rolling in. It's freaking awesome. A lot of lightning. See if I can show you it real quick. Okay, so look in the background. I bet we'll catch some lightning. Lightning. I'll just keep, there it is. There's a little bit. Got some wind rolling in. It's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking real, real good. So, yeah, I've mentioned a lot of videos that, a lot of channels that have influenced my journey here on YouTube. But there's people in the real world that have also influenced my journey. Probably a lot more than any of you that I've mentioned. My parents, my siblings, my friends that I've had since high school, and okay. So when you don't know what to say and you don't feel like you have anything to offer, like I do right now, I feel like I have nothing. I got nothing. But what I do have is all of you. And me putting you all out there, saying these are the people that have helped me come to where I'm at. And thank you. Thank you so much. MGTV, I stole a lot of your footage for my pilot interview, because you were the dude that had the airplane footage from the cockpit that no one else had. I had nowhere else to get it but you, because you were where I saw it, and you, but to see the sun underneath the clouds, like, what the fuck? Like, near sunset time or whatever. That's fucking awesome. Rob Skiba. Sorry, I almost forgot Rob Skiba. He's a huge channel. I'm not doing this because these people need subscribers or anything. I'm doing this because you want the truth. And these are some of the places that I've found the truth that has resonated with me. That's why I mentioned ODD Reality and Jeranism and Eric Dubay and Math Powerland and Flat Earth Asshole and all these huge channels with 20,000 subscribers plus. That's why I do it, because I resonate with a lot of things they say. How about Flat Earth celebrities? We got Kyrie Irving. Shout out to Kyrie. If you're watching my video, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. Yes. Basketball player. Telling it like he sees it. Even you, Shaquille O'Neal, right? You came out and said the earth is flat. And then you had to go talk to your agent, and he was like, dude, just say you were joking, okay? And then you did. And that's fine, man. You still brought advertising to it. You did your part. And I want you people to see that. See that these people are doing their part the best they can. Even though they may come out and say they were just kidding. Neil deGrasse Tyson. We all know he's a flat earther. Come on. He comes on and he's like, you know, drop the microphone. Can I even... I'll drop the paint can. This is gravity. If that's your proof, then clearly you're a flat earther. Bill Nye the Science Guy, we all know you're a flat earther. This earth is an enclosed system. We cannot leave the earth. Come on, buddy. We know you're a flat earther. Who else? Jeez. You're helping. You're helping spread the truth. And it's a beautiful thing, the truth is. The truth is beautiful. Because even those who look like they're not helping are. Who else? Mick Jagger, I guess, has said some things, because because Flat Earth Asshole keeps talking about it. I haven't seen any of Mick's stuff really. That girl that Flat Earth Asshole's always quoting for having her P900 video, Jenna Frito. Thank you. You're all doing your part. The truth is spreading, okay? And the thing about the truth is it will become real. Like, there's no way to, like, put it back in the box. And if you are a controlled agent, if there is such a thing, which I really don't think there is, but that's because I define it maybe differently than you do, Dan. I don't know. You can't control the truth. You just can't. Well, I just want to apologize to you because I obviously forgot you, and I'm very sorry. Whoever you are, I feel like terrible already. I'm going to pause it one more time, do some deep thinking on this before I end this video because this is important to me. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm doing this video. It's freaking 36 minutes long already. I've never done a video where I'm just talking this long. But I think you're going to watch it, so I'm going to make sure that I say your name, and I say it right as I can, as I understand it. Michael Vsauce. Vsauce Michael guy. I don't know your last name off the top of my head, but I think your Flat Earth video is freaking awesome, and that your little gravity thing where like everybody would be walking sideways on the edge and stuff, and then, you know, it's like, well, us flat earthers that like actually did the research can see like obviously the errors with that, and that the gravity doesn't actually have to exist, and it's freaking awesome. Thank you, Newton. I know you're dead, but your bullshit and your truth, I mean, we can discern it. As true truth seekers that are supposed to figure it out, that God created to see the truth, to ascend. You can't fuck with truth. You just can't do it. You can't mess with the truth. We're gonna see it. We're gonna see it. We do see it, and we're still learning. We still haven't figured it all out. But I think I was beginning to mention when I got cut off before, it was like in the pilot video that like east is east and west is west and north is north and south is south. When you point the heading of the airplane, you don't have to keep turning right or left to go around the circle of the Earth. So maybe the Earth is not a circle. And that's a crazy concept. That this whole thing is maybe not what we've been evolving to understand, but we will evolve to understand whatever it is, because all things will be revealed in the end times. And welcome to the end times. Plain Ranger. He goes out there with his spirit level on the beach, and he's talking to people. He's got this list of things, and people are looking with the binoculars, and they're like, holy cow, like, this shit's real. The earth is flat. The water is level. Wow. Plain Ranger. Yes. Here's a wild question. Why do they call it a spirit level? What's that about? Is anyone even still watching this? I don't know. But spirit level? That's fucking weird. Why is it called the spirit level? I have no idea. If you're still watching and you know, please put it down here in the comments for everybody to read. Thank you. Okay, yeah, I know you're still a closet flat earther, but Infinite Waters, Ralph Smart, diving deep. Can I get a hello there? And we haven't even had breakfast yet. And talked to the cat down the road. He said, "You are the shit, man. I love your videos. I've been watching you since like 2012 or 2013, something to that effect. And you have inspired me in so many ways. I really appreciate your material as well. You got 1 million subscribers. Chances are you're watching this. So, thank you. You've inspired me." Jack Johnson. Isn't it crazy how we're all burning under the same sun? Yeah, it is. Great lyrics, man. I love your lyrics. Bob Marley, rest in peace. I love your words as well. One love, baby. Bob Ross. Thank you for raising me in Channel 8 with all your beautiful paintings and this awesome t-shirt of painting space, because that is how it was created. And no, I don't think that Bob Ross literally painted space. The sky, the stars, the sun, the moon. I don't think space exists. I don't think satellites exist. Depends on how you define satellites, though. If you define them by those little tower things that are in satellite locations off on mountains and whatnot, then yeah, satellites exist. But if you define them as things that are floating in space, yeah, I've seen the freaking ISS with my own eyes. Whatever, you know? I don't know what the fuck it is. But I'll tell you one thing. It's not in outer space. And NASA will tell you too. It's in low Earth orbit. And nothing has ever left low Earth orbit. And the moon landings are a hoax. It's all bullshit, people. Everything you've been taught is a lie. So you gotta, like, start over with nothing. Nothing except the flat Earth. And then build yourself back up to figure out what the fuck all this shit means. It's in plain sight. Airplanes fly over a plane for a reason. And all pilots know it. Because they say, you know, even though, I mean, the Earth might as well be flat, but they think they know it's a ball, some of them. But as far as you're concerned, it might as well be flat. Because it is. That's why. That's why. Okay, I think I'm done. I don't think anyone's ever done this before. I don't think anyone's ever done this many shoutouts in one video. So I am unique. I am me. I will keep being myself. And I'll continue to shout people out. Probably just a few at a time. Maybe a whole lot again. I don't know. Maybe I'll do this whole thing over again. No idea. Okay? I think I mentioned everybody. But I probably didn't. I probably really didn't. Probably really did not. And Gabriel, I didn't forget you, man. My boy Gabriel has been there for me. God bless you and your son in heaven. He's watching you. He's looking down on you. Thank you for sharing your darkness with me. Don't be afraid to share your darkness with me, folks. Don't be afraid of that. Don't be afraid, Gabriel. It's beautiful. It's ugly. It's horrible. It's horrible what you went through. It's horrible what he went through. I'm not going to downplay that. And I'm not going to explain it to anybody else, okay? I don't have to explain myself about everything. Okay. I love you, Gabriel. I love you all. Every single one of you. Even you, Math Powerland. Even you, NASA. Peace, everybody. Have a wonderful night, day, morning, whatever the frick it is for you. 43 minutes on the dot, on the nose. Namaste, everybody. And you know what that means to me is the truth I see in me is the truth I see in you. Peace.